Hey Aries, welcome to your June reading. It's been a minute, hasn't it? It's been a minute. We're gonna do three cards. Nope, we're gonna do five cards, and I'm gonna clarify what I want to clarify, but I'm not gonna clarify what we don't need to clarify. We're going back to old school where we shuffle before I turn on the video. Bottom card's the devil. We got the Three of Cups, we got the Two of Wands, Queen of Swords, and the Three of Pentacles. Five of Wands to even us out. I feel like something's really trying to happen, Aries. I just don't know. The good thing that you've got going for you is whether you recognize it or not, you have a strong community around you. You have allies in this game. But there's the devil's influence over this Queen of Swords is sort of a loss of confidence. And I feel like maybe that's the case for you. A little bit of like sort of mid-year slump. And it could be also that maybe things aren't shaping up the way that you thought they would. And so it's caused you to hesitate. I am getting a little bit of that sort of unfulfilled promises. All right. Why is the Three of Cups here? Let's clarify with the Santa Muerte deck. Okay. Four of Pentacles on the bottom. King of Swords. Eight of Swords. King of Pentacles. Yeah, it's almost like you're keeping... There's a little bit... for some of you, this could be true, but not all of you. There's some feeling that you're keeping your allies from each other. So you're not introducing people who maybe should be introduced. You're kind of holding tight to acquaintances and not sharing. This comes through... it's a bit... there is a bit of a hoarding energy here, but it could be people. Most likely it's people. You're kind of keeping people from each other, but it also could be something tangible, but that might just be for one or two of you that's true. The universe is kind of warning that is part of this devil energy influence that's coming over in June. Do not be afraid to introduce people to people. It's almost like you want to. Okay, Aries. Okay, what are you doing? Because you have so much potential here with your allies and with the resources that you have, that there's no reason to keep people away. We've got Two of Cups at the Two of Swords, or Wands. Seven of Cups. Reverse Four of Cups. Okay, totally different message here. Switch around. Aries, didn't expect this to be absolutely no segue and completely abruptly switch gears, but here we are. There's a decision that you are going to make very soon that is extremely important to your future love life. This could be the undoing of your unhappiness. Like this could remedy your unhappiness and your heartbreak from previous relationships. This is very healing energy that is either you've known them in the past in this lifetime, or you've known them in the past in another lifetime. But either way, they're a very strong connection with you. And man, if it's the same person who caused the heartbreak, which I get for some of you, if it's the same person who caused the heartbreak, it is really like they have had an aha moment. But this requires a choice on your side. I wish I could give you more on that particular energy, on that choice itself, but it requires a choice on your side. It requires foresight, a bit of scheming to get with this person or back with this person. You might recognize who I'm talking about if you understand that they don't know what's for their own good. So the person who this is really doesn't know what is for their own good and what's for their own bad until sometimes retroactively. Sometimes looking back, they can say, oh yeah, that was probably a bad thing for me to do. But in the moment when they make decisions, they really have trouble discerning good from bad. And so that's why they've made some really bad choices around you in the past. This could be the person, they're very jumbled up. So it's similar energy to the energy that hurt you. Very interesting. Okay, Queen of Swords, we've got Page of Wands. We've got Cat. That's Cal making a rare appearance. We've got the World. Yeah, we've got the Hermit, and we've got the Two of Wands. So the feedback loop here is pretty intense. If your loss of confidence, or the coming down from a queen to a page, if this loss of confidence and this childlike nature that comes over you that sort of makes you question things, if that is in relationship to this person and to your love relationship, just be very careful. Not all of these are the same. Not all of these people coming towards you, Aries, are the same. Could be different with different Aries, could be definitely different with different Aries. You're not all soul tied to the same person. The loss of confidence, though, and the hermiting, I don't think it's any good for you. Just like I said with the devil influence on that Queen of Swords, it takes you down a notch to a page. It's almost like you become defensive of your challenges, of your weaknesses, of your flaws. You become very defensive of those, and not in a good way. Like, I don't know, whenever you start to feel that something is wrong, and you'll feel it. I have a feeling, Aries, that you're going to feel it in your body. Whenever you feel it in your body that something is wrong, look around at what you're doing, what you're saying, what you're thinking, what you're writing, who you're with. Okay. The Three of Pentacles, why is it here? I think we'll go ahead and clarify all these. Why not? Nine of Cups. This is part of that energy of your allies, but it's convoluted. Nine of Cups, the Fool, 10 Pentacles. I mean, the cards are all there. Successful reunion. You get to start over. I mean, a surface reading I would say that either with this person or with somebody in your community, in your group, in your circle of friends, there's an opportunity to start over, but with this love already there, so it's not like you're starting over from scratch. You're starting over with a lot of love. But the Emperor doesn't just casually appear. The Emperor and the overarching Devil card here, it's a little bit of a warning, like I said, the connections that you have, the friends that you have. June is just a time, Aries, for you to just be very curious, optimistic, but also inquisitive into motivations. For one or two of you, the motivation of this person coming to have this reunion and this rebirth, the motivations might be a little bit selfish. Now, if you want to go into that knowingly because you love this person, I completely understand. But I don't think that they've changed at all. However they used to be, whether it was this person or another person. There's some there's some connection here, but it's not strong enough for me to say a majority of you, just a few of you. Five of Wands. I don't know if you can hear that cat purring, but it's really loud. Five of Wands. Why is it here? Why is it here? Five of Wands. Okay, yeah. The Five of Swords. Underneath that's the Lovers. Five of Pentacles. God damn. I don't think the Five of Cups. Oh yeah, it's still missing, huh? 10 of Wands. And the reverse 10 of Cups. Oh man. Okay. Shit. Okay. I'm sorry. I wish I could have June is going to be amazing. But if this is your first time on my channel, what I tend to focus on is both sides of the equation. And sometimes the universe wants to give a little bit more detail about the shadow side because, number one, no one else talks about that. And number two, it is more beneficial if you know what's in the shadows, right, than if you know what's in the light. So she's giving me a lot of shadows today, Aries. Quite a bit of conflict, right? Quite a bit of conflict. And when you follow conflict with 10 of Wands and a reverse 10 of Cups, it's like the passion, the conflict, the resonance, the soul tie, again, this heavy presence of belonging to each other still exists. It just changes. You reverse that 10 of Cups and turn it into a 10 of Wands. It changes. Or you take the 10 of Cups and you reverse it. You take the 10 of Wands and you reverse it and it's a 10 of Cups. I mean, however you want to look at it. What we're talking about is a paradigm shift within a relationship. Is that this person? Is that this person, the person who you have this reunification with? I don't know. I'm getting a lot of crossover. I'm getting so much crossover. Like for some of you, this will be multiple people at multiple times. It's all over the place. Some of you, this will happen before this happens. And so you'll have this conflict that leads to this revelation, really. Can't get the words out of my mouth. And then leads you together. It's some pretty crazy, wacky stuff, to be honest. And Aries, you just got lucky this month. June is going to be intense. You're going to learn a lot. But you probably won't learn it this month, right? So this is the month for experiencing. It's not necessarily the month for processing. It's not necessarily the month for lesson learning. It's for experiencing. If that helps. If that helps, remember, if anything that I said resonated, this reading is probably for you. Subscribe, like, comment, whatever. But also keep in mind that readings don't come out of a vacuum, and every single reading, I don't care who they are, in terms of tarot readers, every single reading is influenced by the reader as well as the time in which it's pulled. So keep that in mind. Okay. My voice is so out of it. Y'all, I've been working too hard. Okay. I just want to do 3 cards on top of this, and we have the reverse Knight of Swords, Page of Swords, 6 of Pentacles, or 6 of Wands, and the Empress. Dang. You absolutely can take victory from these moments of June, but it might not feel like it at the time. It might not feel like it at the time. It might feel uncomfortable. It might feel, it might hurt a little bit. The reunification with someone who hurt you, sometimes that hurts too. Conflict. But out of this is very much like a phoenix rising energy. Out of this comes the phoenix. Out of this comes your success. This is like, it's not a test, but it's a challenge. It's like a quest, the Empress's quest. Okay, how about you think about it like that? And going through these different challenges, this is the time to level up. And you can't level up without going through challenges, right? So keep that in mind. Great fortune and success and celebration can come through this. And Aries, you don't want to be humdrum and just lead a boring life, do you? Well, buckle up, Buttercup. All right, that's your reading, guys. Good luck.